So what have we got here? We have a rhombus and it's A, B, C, D. There we go. What do we know about a rhombus? Well, the most basic thing we know about a rhombus is that the four sides are the same length. Okay, I'm not sure if that's going to help us, but there we go. That's one thing we know about a rhombus. We're told that the coordinates of A are 511, so that's this point here is 511. And we're told that the equation of the diagonal DB, so that's that line there, is y equals a half x plus 6. Okay, right. And we're asked to find the equation of the other diagonal, AC. So that's, that's this line here. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, AC is a straight line, so we need to be using the equation of a straight line, which you will remember, but it's here in the blue box. If not, is y equals mx plus c. So to do that, we need a gradient, m, and a y-intercept plus c. Well, it's going to be quite difficult to find the y-intercept directly, but we do know a point on the line, so that will help us later. What we really need, however, is the gradient of the line. And this is where the other thing I know about rhombuses comes into its own. And I hope you know it too. It is about the diagonals, which is after all what we're dealing with. The diagonals of a rhombus meet at right angles. Okay, did you know that? I hope you did. So they meet at right angles, or at a right angle. In other words, they are perpendicular. They also cut each other in half, as do the diagonals of any parallelogram, but they are perpendicular. So, well, what is it about perpendicular lines? Well, perpendicular gradients always multiply to give -1. So the m that we're looking for, okay, so if we looking for m for our diagonal, m times the gradient of the other line, BD. Well, where's the gradient of that line? There it is. It's the number in front of the x in y equals mx plus c. So m times a half is equal to -1. That's perpendicular gradients multiplied to give -1. Okay, let's just remind ourselves that that's what we've done. And how do we get m on its own? Well, I need to get rid of the half, so let's multiply by 2. And if I do that, I get the gradient of the line we're trying to find is -2. So the line AC is y equals mx plus c minus 2x plus c. And all we need to do now is find the plus c. And I think I indicated earlier that the coordinates of A are going to help us do that. So we're going to use A, which is 511, to do that. So here we go. 11 is equal to -2 times 5 plus c. -2 times 5 is -10. And so to find c, I simply add 10 to both sides. And that gives me, well, if I add 10 to 11, I get 21. And so the equation of the line AC is y equals -2x plus 21. And that would appear to be that.